Hey everybody, it's AJ from Disney Food Blog. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects ever. We're talking about the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. So we get these FAQs all the time. These are frequently asked questions. Everybody wants to know these things about the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. And so we're going to take some time to answer some of those frequently asked questions for you in this video. Let's get started. Okay, first up, we get this question a lot. Hey, AJ, what's Food and Wine? What is the Food and Wine Festival? This is a big festival that happens in Epcot every year, happens in the fall. This year it's from August 30th to November 12th, so it's a long festival. And by festival, we mean things are going to be happening at Epcot while you're there. So you don't have to pay extra to get into the festival, but you do have to pay extra to do things at the festival. I hope that makes sense. So the Food and Wine Festival has two components. One is special events, so these are specific events around food, beverages, and things like that. They're usually seminars or demonstrations or chefs kind of showing off what they can do. And the other half of the festival are the food booths. This is the more conspicuous part of the festival because people who are in Epcot just having their regular day are going to see these food booths set up all around World Showcase. Usually there's about 30 or 35 of these food booths at the Food and Wine Festival. So those are the two parts of the festival. So when someone says Epcot Food and Wine, that's what you can expect. Now let's talk for a second about the booths. The booths are going to be, like I said, there's about 30 or 35 of them. They're set up around the World Showcase. These are going to reflect a particular country or culture or type of food. So for instance, there may be an India booth with dishes specific to that particular culture or country. So when you visit the booths, you're going to have the option of ordering tapas-sized meals. So these are small, kind of appetizer-sized, single-person-sized dishes. And these are usually running between $5 and $10 each. And they also have beverages there, which are going to be a little bit more expensive because they're probably going to be alcoholic. Some are non-alcoholic. They're going to be a little cheaper. But there are lots of craft beers, lots of wines, lots of cocktails and beverages available at the booths as well. So it is a common decision to skip making an advanced dining reservation in Epcot on your Epcot day and instead just sort of eat around at the food booths and try a bunch of different things. And that's a really fun way to spend an afternoon. So if you are going to go to the booths, here's a couple of tips. First of all, the booths open at 11 a.m., which is when the World Showcase opens. So they're going to be the least crowded right there at 11 a.m. and they're going to be the least crowded on weekdays. So if you're going to head to the booths, try to get there at 11 a.m. on a weekday. Also, note that the booth items, a lot of the menu items can be purchased for a Disney Dining Plan snack credit. So you can save up all of your snack credits and use them for a full meal sort of thing at the booths if you sort of walk around and pay a snack credit for each item that you get. So that's a really good little deal as well if you are on the Disney Dining Plan. The booth menus will specify items that are vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free. Sometimes they don't do vegan, sometimes they just do vegetarian and gluten-free, so heads up on that. But they should note special diets and other issues, and if you have a further special diet concern, you can ask at the booth for a nutritional binder and see sort of what's in each menu item. Ask a manager though, because a lot of times cast members are relatively new to the booths and may not know where the binder is or how to answer your question. Okay, the other half of the festival is special events. These special events are going to take place all around Walt Disney World. Many of them happen right there in Epcot. So culinary demonstrations, beverage seminars, and mix it, make it seminars. Those are going to be usually $15 to $20 a piece. So those are your cheaper special events to take part in. And your higher cost special events are things like Party for the Senses, which is a giant event on some Saturday nights where all the chefs come out, beverage operators come out, and you can eat a whole lot of food in a short period of time and be entertained by live entertainment. And it's a fun evening to enjoy. So there's lots of different special events available. You can see all of the special events over here on our special events page for the Food and Wine Festival. There's lots to consider and lots to check out to see if you're interested in doing those things. So how much does it cost? It doesn't cost anything to walk around and look at the festival components. Once you pay the admission to get into Epcot, you're automatically at the festival. It does cost you extra to get dishes from the booths, and it will cost you extra to attend some special events. There are some special events that are free, and so we will also list those on our special events page too. So you'll surely find everything you need about those events on Disney Food Blog. But I would say if you're going to eat around the booths, I would set aside probably $50 to eat a decent sized meal, maybe 60 or 75 if you're going to have a couple of folks eating together. Because usually people start getting pretty full after about 3 or 4 dishes from the booths, so that's going to set you at around probably $30. And then your beverages, of course, can be anywhere from $0 if you're just drinking from your own water bottle to $40 if you have 4, alcoholic beverages. In terms of special events, those range anywhere from around $17 to $300 plus. So those can really be anything. A lot of the great special events, some of my favorites, are going to run about $45 to $85. So in that general range, you can set aside that much for a ticket to one of the recommended special events. Another FAQ we get: how many days should I spend at the Food and Wine Festival? We always recommend you set aside 2 days. So one day to sort of eat around the booths and enjoy Epcot, and another day to attend a couple of special events. We think that's plenty. If you're a huge foodie or you love wine or you're super into all that stuff, maybe set aside 3 or 4 days to really enjoy and go to several of those seminars. And also, don't forget to set aside some money to buy merchandise. If you're one of those Disney souvenir folks and you love your Disney souvenirs, there's plenty of them for the Food and Wine Festival. So bring some extra cash, especially if you're an annual pass holder, because there'll be lots of annual pass holder merchandise too. So how do I get there? This is super easy. You just go to Epcot. You can take a bus, you can take a monorail, you can take your own car, you can take a minivan. There's lots of ways to get to Epcot. That's where most of these events are going to be taking place. So get yourself to Epcot and you are all set. So we're going to be doing several Food and Wine Festival videos here as we lead up to the festival this year on August 30th. So stay tuned for some more videos where we dig in a little bit deeper and share a little bit more about our favorite events, some of our tips and our trip hacks for how to do the Food and Wine Festival. In the meantime, don't forget we write a huge book all about the Epcot Food and Wine Festival every year. It's one of our best sellers over at DFB Store. We tell you everything you need to know about the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. You can get your copy today at a discount if you use code CHEFS, CHEFS. The best part is that you automatically get our 2017 guide. That's an automatic download for you. And then when the 2018 guide comes out, we're guessing probably around early summer, midsummer, the 2018 guide will come out. That'll come immediately right to your email inbox. So be sure to check out that guide. We think it's great. We have a lot of our readers who think it's great, and we hope you do too. This is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.